Hi, my name is Scott Kirk. Welcome to 5 Minute Mentor. Over the last few weeks, we've been talking about the fact that you need a mentor. A mentor is someone who has been where you want to go and is willing to help you get there. Today, I want to talk about a second person you need in your life. You need someone to mentor. In the same way that a mentor came alongside of you, invested into you, and they ignited your passion, you've been called to mentor others, to ignite their passion. The people you mentor will catch your passion. A mentor is both a noun and a verb. It's someone you are as well as something you do. And the biblical example for this is Paul and Timothy. Who's your Timothy? You need a Timothy. And the truth is, there are people who come across my path every day who are potential Timothys. The challenge is that I must step up and choose to invest in them. Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." Martin Luther King Jr. said this, "The most urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" And the Apostle Paul said to the church in Corinth, "Imitate me as I imitate Christ." He was telling that church, follow me as I follow Jesus. You've heard the phrase WWJD, what would Jesus do? Well, Paul was telling the church, if you don't know what Jesus would do, if you're not sure what Jesus would want you to do, follow me. Do what I'm doing. Imitate me because I'm following Jesus. There have been times in my life where I wasn't sure what to do. But I'm so thankful that God brought people in my life, brought mentors in my life who would help me find my way. I followed them as they followed Jesus. They were my mentor. Now, like Paul, God was calling me to say to young leaders in my life, imitate me as I imitate Jesus. It was challenging, but my time was to begin to ignite the passion of others. I was called, and you've been called to be a mentor. Now, the truth is, you may not have had a mentor. Let me encourage you with this. Let me challenge you with this. Be the mentor that you wish you would have had. Be the mentor you wish you would have had in your life for someone else, that their life might be great. The people you mentor will catch your passion, and they will maximize your legacy. Last month, I was in Orlando, Florida at a church planners conference, and I ran into someone I hadn't seen in over 30 years. Last time I saw him, he was a 12-year-old. He was in my youth group at my church, and now he was a church planter. He had planted a church, and he was planting multi-site campuses in Texas. He was in front of me, and I was amazed at all that God had done. And I was so thankful that God allowed me to be a part of his life. He is part of my legacy. Not that I planted churches in Texas. He's more the church planter than I ever was. But I was allowed to be used by God to invest my life into him. God ignited his passion. Next week, we'll talk about what to do with those people that God calls you to mentor, what to do when you meet with them, how to encourage them. But for today, let me end with this. Let me challenge you to spend time today in prayer, asking God who it is that he would like you to mentor. I pray your week is a great one. May you enjoy the gifts and the activities that God brings across your path as you boldly follow him. Even in a scary and dangerous time, he will lead you that you might invest into others. Have a great week. We'll see you next week for 5 Minute Mentor.